Well, tonight we've got an array of multi-tools, and these are all going to be $20 and under. And this is actually going to be the cheapest out of them all. But let's go ahead and get started and go down the line. So I'm actually going to start with this one. This is going to be the CAS Hand Y shear tool. And this is going to be a neat multi-tool in that it has an operating system like Gerber, and I think it shares some patents and so forth with Gerber, I would imagine. But anyway, and then you have the plier that folds out like so. Again, you have these heavy-duty cutting shears. Now, I have to give the caveat that I sometimes have issues with mine, but everyone else, it seems like that uses these, seems to love their shears. Whenever I try to use these, it seems like my cutting blades just are not great for what I'm cutting, but again, everyone else seems to love theirs, so I must have gotten a bad one. And then we do have the knife blade. That's going to be a very shiny tool. We're going to have a couple inside tools as well. We're going to have a Gerber reminiscent Gerber screwdriver, and then we do have a removable file as well, and the file is going to be right here. And we do have a saw as well as this removable file. So that is going to be the CAS Hand Y tool. This is going to be a garden, essentially shear pruning tool, I guess you could say. And this is going to come in for around $11.99 right now, so extremely cheap. If you need a stocking stuffer for someone and maybe they're a tool person, this would be sort of a funny tool to put in their stocking stuffer and they won't know what on earth you gave them. So that might be sort of unique. Now the next one I'm going to mention, this is going to be the Kershaw Select Fire. So this is actually going to be the real thing. And this is going to be the knife blade. And then we do have the bit driver. This is not locking, but this is going to be the bit driver. And then you will have two bit holders rather. And you can use, and then these hold the 1/4-inch bits. And then you use it like so. So it's a pretty neat tool. And why I mention this is because there are a couple different versions basically identical to the Kershaw Select Fire. So if you type them into Amazon, they come up for around $17. Now, they're reproductions of the Kershaw. They are not the actual thing, so I don't know how good they are. I've just got the actual thing. But sometimes they turn out all right, sometimes the copies don't. So keep that in mind. The Kershaw, original Kershaw, is a fairly cheap version anyway, but that is going on for $17. I thought I would throw that in just so that you can check that out, and I'll leave a link in the description below for all these tools. Now, going down the line, the next one, the rest of these I would definitely recommend. These first two, I'm not so sure. But the next three I can definitely recommend, and that would be the Roxon M3. This is a really nice knife, a really nice cutter, and let's go ahead and we'll pull down some paracord right here, and this just cuts all day long. Just really, really good pair of scissors. And then this is the one where we have an interesting little micro driver that fits into this notch right here. And then we can store the driver, let's see, we can store the driver actually back here, like so. And then it does actually have a toothpick as well. And then on the other side, we're going to have the tool, multi-tool, the can opener and the bottle opener. These are going to be locking tools actually. And we are going to have, let's see here. This is going to be the knife, the awl, and the Phillips. And again, these are all going to be locking tools, so I really like that about the Roxon. So it's got a pretty good tool complement. with those pair of scissors, and this is going to be right now around $19.99 on Amazon. So a really good price for a little keychain multi-tool. Remember, Leatherman's squirt is like $40, so this is going to be half the price, and it's still a pretty good value. I carried this around with me and really enjoyed doing so. Now, next on the list for, again, around that $19 mark is going to be Nextool's one-hand opening multi-tool. Reviewed this just a couple days ago or a week ago and got a lot of positive feedback from many of you who either have this or are getting one of these. So this is a really nice tool. Again, these are a really great pair of scissors, just really good pair. And just like the knife blade as well, very sharp. And then on the inside, of course, on this side, we have a very nice pocket clip. We've got the ruler, and then we've got this really nice Phillips driver, and you can use the adapter. Now, some people said, where can I get the adapter kit? And actually, I did find one on Amazon for about $13. So you'd pay $19 for this, and then you can get an adapter kit with 1/4-inch drivers for about an extra $13. So if that is something you're interested in. Then this does come with a file as well. And then we do have the awl, and we have the nice screwdriver combination, bottle opener combination wire stripper all-in-one tool. And then we have the can opener right there. That's the other side of it. And those are the tools that it comes with. So it comes with a pretty good set of tools, actually. So for $20, you are getting a lot. Essentially, you're just missing a set of pliers, but you basically have pretty much everything else most people are going to want in a multi-tool in a very slim package. Obviously, no saw or file, but a lot of your major tools. And then lastly, what we're going to find for around, again, that $20 mark. Now, this is a little harder, but this is going to be, my specific brand is a Meterk, and I don't think that's on Amazon anymore. I'm just going to be leaving Amazon links, but on Walmart, I did see this for $18.99, but there's a Byberry version, which is essentially, instead of these metal scales, these black scales, it's just silver with the cutouts in it. So it's the same tool, just different scales. And the Byberry is $23 with a $5 off coupon. So it's going to be the same tool essentially. And these are really, really good tools. This is actually my first working multi-tool. This is the first one I took to work, used it for, I think, several weeks, months before I started buying better tools, Leatherman and so forth. But it was a great tool. I had no issues. And what I like about it is you've got all outside opening tools. You've got a bit driver. It will come with double-sided bits. I took this out for another project, but anyway, it does lock. And right here is going to be your locking mechanism. So it locks in this position, and then it locks in the fully open position. This is going to be it's going to be a little bit heavier tool, but it's going to be a tough tool. You've got a one-sided file, and then you've got a ruler on the other side. And then on this side, you've got a saw, you've got a serrated blade. Again, these are all locking. And then you have the awl, and you have got the can opener and the screwdriver and the bottle cap lifter as well. So all these are going to be locking tools as well. And for $20, you are going to be hard pressed to find another multi-tool with a bit driver. Now that is very amazing with a full 1/4-inch double-sided bit driver. So let's go ahead and take out one of these bits from this Kershaw Select Fire and put it in this bit driver. And you can see that this one, it doesn't use normal 1/4-inch bits. So you do have to use the proprietary double-sided, or you can get some of like the Klein bits as well. And then you can use that in the multi-tool. But it does come with, I believe, 4 different bits, and I have some in my tool drawer as well. So all these multi-tools are really good value for $20. All of them except these I have a little question about, because this right here, again, it's a knockoff that's $20, and this right here I haven't had amazing success, and I actually have a video where I go over some of the issues I've had, but everyone else I've run into has said they've been very happy with theirs. So there you go. Hopefully that helps you, and I've got a lot more videos for you to watch coming right up.